Hello and welcome to Bounding Into Comics. My name is John Trent. I'm the founder and editor-in-chief at Bounding Into Comics. Today I got a story about Sean Penn telling unvaccinated people, quote, "Don't go to the cinemas," end quote. Before we get to that story, I'd like to ask if you could please hit that subscribe button if you are not already subscribed. If you are already subscribed, please make sure you are still subscribed. YouTube does like to unsubscribe people for whatever reason. And hopefully by the end of this video, I will have earned your like, that you'll give us a like, and that you'll also hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of our future Bounding Into Comics videos. With that out of the way, let's get to the meat of this story. As I said, actor and director Sean Penn recently told unvaccinated people to not go to movie theaters while appearing at the premiere for his latest film, Flag Day. The Hollywood Reporter notes Penn appeared at the Directors Guild of America with his co-stars Dylan Penn and Catherine Winnick. The event required attendees to not only provide proof of vaccination, but attendees were also instructed to wear masks based on the LA County Department of Public Health guidelines. While on the red carpet before the event, Penn told THR, quote, "Here I am promoting a movie that's going to be, thanks to MGM, showing for an exclusive period of time in cinemas." He then told unvaccinated people to not go to theaters. He said, "But I have to say that I do request people who are not vaccinated don't go to the cinemas. Stay home until you are convinced of these very clearly safe vaccines. We've normalized this notion of radical libertarianism, and it really is a violation of the idea of interconnectedness. Independence cannot live without interdependence, and that's what vaccines are. Vaccines are a great movement of interdependence." Penn would also state on the red carpet, "I hope that audiences are drawn to it. Specifically, I hope that vaccinated audiences are drawn to it. Of course, we all want people to come see our movies, but we are in a time and place today where I hope people will take caution and do that." Penn not only stars in Flag Day, but he also directed the film based off a screenplay by Jez and John Henry Butterworth. The film is based off Jennifer Vogel's memoir, Flim Flam Man, The True Story of My Father's Counterfeit Life. Alongside Dylan Penn and Catherine Winnick, the film also stars Josh Brolin, Norbert Leo Butz, Dale Dickey, Eddie Marson, Bailey Noble, and Hopper Jack Penn. The film's official description reads, quote, "Jennifer Vogel's father, John, was larger than life. As a child, Jennifer marveled at his magnetizing energy and ability to make life feel like a grand adventure. He taught her so much about love and joy, but he also happened to be the most notorious counterfeiter in U.S. history." Based on a true story and directed by Sean Penn, Flag Day stars Penn and his real-life daughter, Dylan Penn, in an intimate family portrait about a young woman who struggles to rise above the wreckage of her past while reconciling the inescapable bond between a daughter and her father. The movie arrives in theaters on August 20th, but it's hard to say how many people are going to go see it when Sean Penn is telling people to not see it. And people really aren't going back to theaters. If you look at the box office take for The Suicide Squad, it was almost 4 million below what box office pundits were projecting. It was supposed to do 30 million. It only did around 26.2 million. Black Widow did terribly as well. It opened up to 80 million. You have Jungle Cruise. Its opening weekend was only 36 million. So people just aren't going back to the theaters, and telling people not to go back to the theaters is just going to make your movie do that much worse. So I don't expect people to go see this movie, and Sean Penn telling people not to see them isn't going to help. That's my thoughts on the matter. My name is John Trent, and you've been watching Bounding Into Comics.